Okay. Thank you, Program Director. Let's pray. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this wonderful day, and we thank you for giving us the opportunity to attend this great celebration where our colleagues are celebrating the end of the program. We invite you, Lord, to be amongst us as we go through the proceedings. We invite your Holy Spirit to guide us, to bring harmony amongst us, and Father, to bring the peace in our hearts that we all need. May this be a wonderful session, Lord. And we thank you that we traveled well to this place, and as we will be traveling back to our homes, Father, may your mighty hand protect us. We also pray that for those that are graduating today, that all the things that were embedded and all the things that they learned in the program may be implemented very well in their businesses. We pray, Lord, that you have given us your mercy this morning. We were able to wake up, and we just want to thank you for that. May this day be a blessed day as we welcome you in our midst. We thank you, Lord, for all in the name of Jesus. Amen.
And thank you, Ntate Magole. Ladies and gentlemen, stakeholders from various departments, municipalities, corporates, as well as our VIP, which is our entrepreneurs. We appreciate your presence, and we are honored to have you with us today. My name is Sharon Mohale, and I've been given the task to steer the program for the day. Without wasting time, I'd like to request the host, which is the branch manager, and welcome all of us here today. So a round of applause as we usher her to the stage, Ms. Tandazwa Josana.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the prayer. I was asked to open in prayer. I always say I get very emotional when it comes to God, because he has carried me through so much, and I'm a foreigner in this province, but I thank God I'm amongst beautiful people, wonderful people, friendly people. They've welcomed me, even though I can't speak the language yet, with an emphasis on yet. So they will be able to speak. And Sharon already said, my name is Tandazwa Josana. Originally, I'm from Eastern Cape, but we have settled in KZN in a small town, Kokstad. I started here last year, December. I had an opportunity to come, and I've been entrusted with this branch, Waterberg. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. It's a big district, and as I was engaging with each and every one of you, and sorry if I didn't come to you earlier, that I'm looking forward to engage with each and every one of you individually. You were chosen and coaching program. It's a select, group of entrepreneurs that get chosen, because it's an intensive 12-month program, as I'm sure you have experienced, and the stakeholders will get to know about it as a agriculture sector. I was saying to my colleague last week that I don't envy the service provider that was tasked with this, task, because it's always a challenge to try and cater for each and every one, because each and every business is unique, and you need to make sure that somehow within the program you customize intervention so that each and every entrepreneur, after they've invested 12 months of their time, they feel like one of the most famous speakers and writers in the 1950s, L. Nightingale. You speak about a businessman during the time of the Great Depression who was prospering as a lumber dealer. Lumber dealer is someone that trades in wood. He was prospering during the Great Depression while everyone else was struggling, struggling to make ends meet. And he interviewed this lumber dealer and said, how are you doing it? Everyone is struggling to make ends meet, whereas your business is prospering. And then this businessman said, every day when I go home, I close myself up in a quiet room. I ask myself, how will my business be done 10 years from now? And the following day, I try and implement that. So he was thinking about the future, thinking about innovation. While everybody else is playing copy, I'm going to do this because so-and-so is doing this. He was thinking ahead and implementing, the ideas that he knew, he thought would work for him 10 years from where he was. So the mentorship is that, platform, mentorship and coaching, where you should be challenged to be innovative in the way you do your business, not maintain the status quo. Because as you have seen, the world is moving so fast. I don't know if any of you remember during the time where, buying shares was very popular in the 90s. Everyone wanted shares, MTN shares, multi-choice shares. I was one of those. Where is multi-choice now? Those shares are worth nothing because of innovation. Someone came and improved, not do something new, improved on what they were offering. So you've got the Nokias, the international giants, the Kodaks of this world that were their businesses then to invest in. But they are nowhere to be found now because they didn't think the future. They thought now. So we know you are capable of thinking innovatively, but you just need a helping hand and that environment to be created to be innovative. And I think the group sessions were even more useful because you get to interact with other business people that are facing the same challenges, and then you get to network. So my task was to welcome you. I just feel so passionate about enterprise development because it's a space that unfortunately now I feel like is highly politicized, but we still need entrepreneurs who've got their foot on the ground that are going to, as we continue to fight for the entrepreneurs as officials, we need you to also fight with us and not give up because it's really tough, but it's possible. Anything is possible. I'm not talking this from a point of being religious, yes, because of God, but I mean, if you think anything is possible, it is possible. So I hope this program did really serve what it was supposed to serve, and I'm looking forward that we engage going forward because I'm sure during the program you have identified those blind spots, you have identified even more gaps that were identified during the assessments that were done during the beginning of the program, where you will then come back and engage with us and say, these are the gaps that I saw are in my business, in me as a business person, because sometimes you need to work on yourself, not just on the business. Then you come back to us and say, I need help with this, I need help with this. Okay. With that, I would like to welcome our guest, our keynote speaker, Ms. Tiny Ranko. I'm just saying welcome, Ma. Thank you so much for gracing us. We know you're very busy. Ms. Ranko, she's a program director for the Zimele Hub. Zimele is now a partnership between TechnoServe, which is an NGO, and Anglo-American. So she's responsible for the whole country as a program director. She's with a colleague, Ms. Lebo Maleka, who is the hub manager. I'm sure some of you know her. She's the hub manager here at Zimele in Mokgalakwena. She's based at Mokgalakwena mine. Then we have our project service provider, Ms. Maishibe Mabelebele. Welcome, May. Thank you so much. And then we have Mr. Ches Maharala. Maharala, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Please forgive me if I don't pronounce it right. From Mokgalakwena municipality. He's the acting divisional head there. And we are also expecting, I'm not sure if they're here, Kulufelo Maporo from Tabazimbi municipality, the LED officer. I also have my colleagues from National Office, Ambrose, Lusanda, and the other team. Of course, our program director, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon, for coming to assist us. Thank you so much, Sisi. And and most importantly, we have our entrepreneurs, like she rightly said so, our VIPs. It's your day today, and thank you for looking beautiful. You really make this event amazing. Thank you so much, Sharon.
Thank you very much, Branch Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we've officially been welcomed, I just want to let you know that we are not alone. We are live streaming as we are celebrating this. So the whole of South Africa is viewing us. And I'm not going to speak alone. I'm going to come to your tables and I'm giving you a mic. You're going to tell us who you are, sell yourself. Tell the whole of South Africa who you are. I'll be starting on that table. We won't be. Okay. So what I'm asking you to do is to just tell us who you are, your business, and what you're doing, and pass the mic. Please stand up when you do that and face the camera.
Good morning, colleagues. My name is Zanele Masora from the company called Genesis Auto Body Parts. We specialize with auto body parts and mechanics. Thank you.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sarina Malaji. I'm the director for GMSQ and MA Holdings. It's a group of companies. We have Green Dot Supplies. It's a hardware shop where we sell cleaning chemicals, PPE, and hardware products. And we also have Macro project where we do construction. And we also have Seisa Farm. We do farming mainly with crops. And we have a Brisat Boutique Hotel. It's a 4-star boutique hotel. We just been graded on the 29th of March this year. We have accommodation, we have conference facility. It can accommodate up to 70 people. And we also have a fine dining restaurant that is open to the public. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kolofelo Kekana. I'm a shareholder at Fekisha Laundry and Cleaning Services. We are a company operating at Ivan Place Mine, and we have big contracts such as Marine Roberts and Ivan Place. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chofajo Dolo. I'm the founder and the managing director of Flame Creations Beauty and Health Spa. We are based in Mokopane. We offer all beauty services. If you want to look beautiful, come to us. And we also do wellness services where we offer massage treatments to our clients. And before you leave, please make sure you see me and make your massage appointment. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. This is Wonderboy Shabangu. I'm based in Northern. We are in automotive industry where we specialize in towing, we specialize in motor mechanic, panel beating, and spray painting. We are mostly like to tell you that we are now having access to partner with a lot of insurance companies within our country, especially AA, it's our keynote. And we have got access to firm, we have got access to most of the insurance companies is within our accreditations. It's just that we just have to work hard to be able to repair. For now, we can only tow their services. We can only supply them with a towing, but we are looking forward to be able to serve them with a panel beating. Automotive industry is a nice industry whereby everyone needs automotive, everyone needs to drive. So everyone around the country, it's our prospect, it's our client. I thank you.
Good morning, everyone. The reason why I was giving him the mic first because he is my husband. I just came in here to support and witness the beauty celebration of this wonderful team that has been trained from the beginning, and today it's a hooray, it is happening. My name is Lindiwe Shabangu. Mrs. Ellen W. Otos. It is a wonderful journey to witness this today. Yes, like my husband has already said, that our vision and mission is to make sure that we grow and also make sure that our surrounding community, sometimes later on, we can be able to change the employment program, especially to unemployment youth of our areas. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kelebogile Tsietso from Northern. I'm a director of Kelepeko Trading and Project. I specialize in catering and cleaning and baking. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. My name is Magdalene Muselani from Muselani Co-op from Radium. I'm the director. I'm a mother. I'm a widow. I left with my 2 daughters, and my son, he's the marketing manager in our farm. It's a mixed farming. If you need chickens, if you need goats, if you need crop, everything, please just call me. Thank you.
We are definitely coming for meat. Let's hear from this table. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ramasela Matsemela. I am the founder and CEO of Ramari's Bakery. Well, I am the one that has been making everybody lazy to go out to buy bread at the shops, because I'm bringing bread straight to your door. Yes, I'm actually popularly known for selling bread door to door using a bicycle. We are still here, we're still doing it. Yeah, please support.
Morning, everyone. My name is Lekhalwa Tony Maila, the director of Batokwa Armed Response. We are based at N11, Amichele village. We are working with Armed Response, alarm system, CCTV, and we are also doing K9, of which you know that K9 is only from the police, but in our security sector, now we are doing K9, tracking dogs and corridor dogs. So if we need anything concerning security sector, just contact us. Thank you. Bye.
Morning, colleagues. My name is Judith Mabitsela. I'm a director of Cheritala Primary Cooperative. We specialize in broiler production and cash crop production. We do slaughtering. We sell live and slaughtered chickens, and then we also pack our vegetables. We supply markets like Tswane Market, local markets, and other supermarkets around town. Our farm is 5 kilometers south of Mokopane when you go out of Mokopane. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Malema Dorothy Moyo, representing 2-3 Business Solution. We are currently situated at number 48 Sussex Street. It's not just the next street, in the industrial area. We are an engineering company in the mining sector. We are doing repairs, installation, manufacturing, and lots in the mining sector. We already have 24 employees at Makalakwena mine. And the other company that we are having is Razilani General Trading, which is situated at plot 64 at Oorlogsfontein. We are currently having broilers, rabbits, doves, bull goats, Kalahari, Brahmans, pigs, and the impalas. Thank you.
Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, our inviters. Okay, my name is Peggy Langa. I'm the founder and director of Distress and Relax Mobile Massages. We do corporate massages and individual massages.
We do house calls. We come to a lodge. If you are at a lodge and you want our services, we are available. We're just a phone call away. We have a mobile container in Mokopane on 112 Reiter Street. That's where we are based. And other than that, you give us a call, we come, and you don't have to worry about driving to us and stressing about getting to and from our area. We also currently joined Limpopo Women in Tourism, where we have affiliated with them, and that way then we'll be able to work with a lot of lodges and hotels, because those are the services that we want all our lodges to have. Everybody needs a massage. Thank you.
Slochile, Mandrebele, Tovela, good morning, and Huyamore, Molweni, by Eastern Cape, Molweni. Okay, na Kalibijo Kinanzadi, Wagalibilo. I am a director, a founder, a CEO of Limpopo Property Group, based in Mokopane, our head office. We have another branch in Gauteng, Waterfall, Midrand, another branch in Polokwane. We are grateful for the great opportunity, and we specialize in immovable property management. We do selling and leasing of properties. Everyone needs property, but the auto massages, in order for you to work, you need a shelter. I'm the right person to speak to. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I think now we know each other, right? Everybody. Okay, I'm being pointed to this table.
Na mmereko ka ke dira di furniture ke a supplier mo di shopong, sofa, dining room suite, koloi ya e tlhagetse ka moare ka mo ikisha mo kgathola ka o direla koloi ya be ntshwa ka moare enkge boswa ka moka ka di dia.
Le re tshware. Speaker is disappointing us. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Ntate Khatula. Thank you, everybody. You were all students, so let's hear what your teacher is saying about all of you. I'm going to hand over to Mema Shibe to tell us about the journey that she has taken with all of you. Mema Shibe.
Thank you very much. So that your business can sustain itself without you. You are not the business. The business is an entity that's running on itself, and you must develop it to such an extent that even if you spend a month or 3 on a holiday, your business can still survive.
That's what we were emphasizing. And I'm very much glad because when we started, when you say people should introduce themselves, they couldn't say more about what their business is all about. And I'm glad today because now the SWOT is now showing results. To say people now know that whenever you are requested to introduce yourself, thanks Flame Creations, whenever you are requested to introduce yourself, you must go all out because you don't know whether there's any client here. So you just say whatever you want to say just to promote your business. So this has been really a roller coaster of an event or a program, because when we started, especially from the district, just 1 month into the program, our then branch manager retired. So we have to run the other months without the program manager, and thanks to God, now Tantaso have joined us, so the program is now fully supported by the branch now, because now we have got the branch manager. But you must remember, we have to spend more than 7 months. I know some of the months Martin was with us, but we have to try to run the program without anyone at the driving seat. So another thing that I need to mention is that, guys, we were there, now we are here. You know where we started. Everyone knows that the main aim when we started with the strategic planning was action planning. To plan for your action for the whole 12 months and more. You choose whether you plan for 12 months only or you plan for 5 years or whatever, but the limit is from 12 months to 5 years. So at least most of the action plans were implemented, because in the long run, we were able to increase our turnovers by a whopping 71%. Thanks, you guys. The average turnover for all the participants have been increased by 71%. This deserves a celebration, guys. You cannot just... and no, turnover 71%, and now the another basis that we were looking at in our action plan was to increase number of employees. Employment, we know South Africa, we are suffering, especially our province. Unemployment rate is very much high. But with this program, we're able to start with a total of 225 employees, average, all of us. But now, we are standing at 356 employees, a whopping 58% increase in number of employees. So guys, we were there, now we are here. Please, this deserves a celebration, because an average number of employees, we are able to increase in the number of employees for the, can I say 27 enterprises by at least 131. So you can see that this is in 12 months only. And I know people, as we are talking, someone was having, what's that? Evelyn was having interviews for a new contract that she has just obtained. So we are going to even increase the number. So we are going to have, can I say, after effects. And when we started, we had 31 participants. From Mogalakwena, we had 15. When I say Mogalakwena, I mean the municipality. I'm going to talk about the municipal areas. Lepalale, we had 7. Tabazimbi municipality, means the Tabazimbi and Northam, we had 6. And Bela Bela, we had only, and we have only one for Modimolle Mogopo. But as I'm talking to you, 4 of our guys dropped out. You know them. We have got 4 who dropped out, and as a result now, we are having 14 in Mogalakwena, meaning that only 1 dropped out from Mogalakwena with serious reasons for not continuing with us to terminate the relationship. And we have got only 1 in the Palale that dropped out. And we have got who dropped out in Northam, meaning Tabazimbi municipality. And the 2 Bilabela are still on the program. And we don't have anyone from Modimolle Mogopo. Thank you guys for the resilience that you've shown. Because we know when we develop people, we don't have time to, like, can I say, to massage our emotions and all these things. Because if you are running a business and you need to go out, even in the during midnight, Mr. Maila, when there's a call at 12 o'clock, you wake up. Because this is the type of business that you are running. So if you are running a business and then you can't wake up by the time the business needs you, it means that you are not ready for emergencies. So we don't say where we work from 9 to 5 now. We work 24 hours, but we still remember that one of your speakers said you have to have time for yourself to know that you have to rest now. Because if you don't rest, you are going to have a problem. During this program, for us to reach here, we had a lot of, can I say, I call them experts or guest speakers who came over to assist our employees, our participants, or our group, or our team with whatever they were doing. And the first people that we invited was from the program called I'm an Entrepreneur. So that people can understand to say, when I say I'm an entrepreneur, what do I mean when I say I am an entrepreneur? And we also invited people from financial management companies. We have to, because most of us didn't have proper quality management system. We have to also invite the Department of Labor and CCMA to come and present their programs so that we prevent our team to be visiting CCMA offices. So we have to call in the Department of Labor, SARS, and CCMA to assist us so that we know what is needed for us to be able to run our business and comply with whatever compliance that is. And I'm very much happy to announce that now as we are talking, the 27 that are graduating, most of them have got contracts for their employees. There's no one who can appoint someone to work for and there's no contract, because that is, we are brewing disasters there. Then another speakers were from where we were looking at leadership and self-awareness, or to say who you are as a driver of this business. Because if you don't know who is, for example, then the shortcomings and the things that Peggy will need to improve on, then the business is deemed to be to go down. But if Peggy knows that this is Peggy, I can do this and I've got these shortcomings, they know how to develop people. So we have to invite speakers or experts to be talking about self-development and leadership. And we also had to invite people from what you call fourth industrial revolution. Just to mention, COVID have changed everything. So for a business to be able to be resilient and resist the development that is coming, everyone should understand how to run an online business. And when you say online business, we don't mean only marketing, but to be able to be there, to understand what the world wants for you to do. Because now we are no more going to meet our clients, we are no more going to do whatever. So these are some of the, I'm just mentioning some of the topics that were covered in the program to achieve what we have achieved here. And as a result, I'm happy to announce that now most of our guys are very much resilient in running their businesses. We know most of them, when we started, they had at least 2 years operational time. But now, I'm happy because now, because of the program that we went through, this has built more resilience, and business are now compliant to what businesses should comply with. And I've just had Wanda in mentioning that now he is or L&W Towing are accredited with a lot of insurance companies. You know, when you are a touring company and a panel beating company, you need to engage insurance companies, because now 80% of the drivers are not driving their cars. They are driving insurance cars or bank cars that have been financed. So if you have to tow the cars, if I don't have insurance and my car breaks down, so I have to make sure that I call my cousin to come and tow my car. So if you are a towing company, it means that you have to register or be accredited with towing companies or insurance companies to assist you. And as I'm talking, I'm not taking words from your mouth, Wanda. L&W Towing now is at the verge of being accredited by RMI to be able to do their work, because it's an accreditation company that accredits panel beating companies and spray painting companies. So I'm just going to mention some. If I don't mention your business, it doesn't mean it didn't grow anyhow. But why I just want to highlight, we can't talk about 27 companies in here. And specifically, I want to mention Makim Selan, because of the resilience that she has shown in running her farm. Well, when we started on the program and she was registered in the program, she just lost her husband, who was a partner in the farm, who was staying with her on the farm. There was just the two of them at the farm, and she just lost the husband. And when you know how emotions can stop someone from proceeding, but she was resilient enough. We have to provide extra support so that the business should continue. And in somewhere July, August, the tractor broke down. The tractor that was used to plow the cash crops broke down. And you must know winter is the sowing season, but the tractor was not there, meaning that for last year there won't be any plowing for Muselane farms. And as we are looking at the tractor not working, somewhere in September, October, the farm was 80%. The farm was bent. And they have to come with a thing to say, it means we are not there on cash crops now. But what do we do? Because now we cannot just leave the business because the farm has bent down and we don't have a tractor. So they have to come up with new ways to improve their businesses. And as a result, they went into pig farming. And as I'm talking, I'm proud to say they've built pig houses now. The poultry was already there, and thanks to God, when the farm was on fire, they were actually said, you know, poultry, you have to use the poultry houses, but sometimes you have to spend about 2 weeks without any chicks in the farm to detox the farm so that you can get 1-day-old chicks. So they have to go into pig farming. And in February or beginning of March, when they have to, the houses are ready to receive the pigs. Then the marketing manager was collecting the pigs from the supplier to the farm. Then he was involved in an accident and the bike was a write-off. If it was someone, they would have left the farm and went back home. But thanks to God and the support from the family, Muselana farm is still standing. So you can go and buy poultry there, and I'm sure by the plowing season this year, they will be ready to take the bull by the horns. Thank you very much. This is just one example that I want to give to say how this program could assist in building resilience. And we have got another business that I wanted to talk about, but that I don't see Komucho. Maleti. Roratil. When we started, Roratile was on textile and clothing. Was designing clothes and selling clothes, especially in the protective clothing and embroidery and all these things. But we know the industry, the textile industry now, the most distressed industry. So he has to convert to or divert from textile industry, even though he's still doing it at a very low level. But he diverted to construction, especially road construction. And as I'm talking to you now, you see these things within a 12-month period. He was able to obtain sub-tenders, not real tenders, but sub-tenders, 3 as I'm talking now, where at least 11 people are now employed for subcontracting on road construction projects. So you can see if business people are built like leadership and development, and the jockeys or the people at the driving seat are more matured and ready to take the business head on, then you'll see the results are going to show. So Komucho, I don't know why he's not here, because he promised that he promised to be here. Just to show that if one industry is not working well, you cannot just pack your things and go home. Look at your action plan, revise your action plan, revise your strategies to make sure that now you can go on. And another person that I just want to highlight, I'm just highlighting some of the things. Jeditala. Jeditala is running a farm 5 kilometers out of here. They call it Lisbon Farms. When we started, the farm had so many challenges. Like when we started, it was in, I think, March. Then, last year there was so heavy rains that there was produce like green peppers. What's another one that was ready to be harvested? But no one could go into the farm. The produce is there, it needs to be harvested. But no one could enter the farms because of heavy rainfalls. So as a result, they have to leave the crops to rot on the farm. They can't harvest because even when you walk into the farm, you cannot walk and harvest. But you need to use tractors to get into the farm to be able to harvest. But with this resilience that was built around the company, I still remember one of the sessions, she had to try to connect online because she couldn't leave the farm. Only 5 kilometers from here. She couldn't leave the farm because the bridge was full. She's in the farm, she has to come over to the session, but she can't. And because it's at the farm, the network is not good. She just have to maybe make plans to call or send a message to say, I'm not coming because there's been rain yesterday and we have been blocked out. So they can't move out of the farm because of floods. So you can see how resilience will help, or resilient will help, and leadership and development could help businesses to grow. Because if it was not for the leadership and the understanding of how we are running, why we are running a business, then she should just have packed everything and went home, because she has got a house. But now she has to be at the farm to make sure that it works. And now, as I'm talking, the plowing session, they are ready to do whatever they have to do. I think I can talk whatever company, but this is just to highlight some of the benefits or the achievements that the program was able to attain. And with this, I just want to mention the last one. Nelly's not here. About 7 of our ladies here are on tourism or lodges and massages. When we started, it was only Nelly who was on the provincial team, Limpopo Women in Tourism and Limpopo Women in Business. But I'm proud because now Nelly has to drive everyone here who's in the industry, and mostly I think, if it's not all of them now, they are now members of Limwit. They are now members of Limpopo Women in Tourism. And thanks for the drive that Nelly has to come up with. And thank you very much for the time. And thanks, guys, for this. And then the struggle continue. Aluta continua. Not to say because today we are graduating, then it means we are done with our businesses. We are graduating from a program that, according to me as the coach, had equipped you with enough knowledge to go to the next step. So let's go to the next step, guys. Mary, you are not yet there. The TikToks, I understand, we've got the TikToks. When she says she's delivering the bread to your door, that's exactly what she does. She have got some vehicles that are powered by solar to transport the bread, fresh bread, every day from one village or around the streets of most villages are around this area. She's based at Ramativa, but she could deliver as far as Ramagongwa, Tamahanzi, Moshate, and all these areas. Using, it's not just an ordinary bicycle, but we call them TikToks. I don't know which word to use because there's no one you have never. Hello? Tak-taks, yes. Because they have been solar powered. So as the driver is driving, it's like motor cars, but they are not using petrol. They are using solar energy to move from one place to another. And in her action plan is to have a mobile kitchen where she will be able to tow the bread to areas like the mines and all other things. Thank you very much.
Shate. Awa basadi ba mogala kwena ba Waterberg le scan disappointa. That's how you thank your teacher, your partner, for the knowledge that was imparted in you. Ladies and gentlemen, 27 of you showed up for 12 months. A round of applause. of that 27, 71% increase ya turnover. Elena Lichelet. Do you know how many jobs you've created? 131. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. I think with all this congratulations, it's only proper to acknowledge the project owners. You know, with everything, there's a team that is pushing behind, that is rooting for you guys to succeed. And the very same people are sitting within our midst. One of them is Ms. Lusanda. Please stand up. And Ms. Lusanda, to get approval, she needs the backing of her manager, Ntate Ambrose Makhwal. And with the two from national, they need a buy-in from the province. That's where Mr. Rafeti comes in. Mr. Rafeti. And then he delegates the branch to execute. And the execution, which is measured today, which has such a success, that's Tandas and the team. So you see how many people, the value chain. So as we celebrate today, just know that there's millions of people that are marching, that are supporting you, that are sharing the joys with you today. Now let's hear. The truth is in the pudding. From the two success stories. How was the journey? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Ms. Nchabi Lebelo from Petoro Property Group. She's going to be followed by Ndade Wonderboy Shabangu. So for the sake of time, immediately when she finishes, Ndade Shabangu, please also join her. Thank you. Hand over to you, ma'am.
Ke a le dumedisha gape. Greetings again, Absheni, Sanbonani, Program Director. Thank you so much for the time granted. And our host, Seda Enterprise, our bosses, partners, thank you so much. My colleagues, hello. It was a long journey for us for the past 12 months. We are grateful today. So I received a call, but I'm going to now request you to give out a testimony. Okay, testimony, obviously. All right, I'll take it. Testimony. I went down Kangwala, but after writing all those things, no, this is not a testimony. This is a presentation. Let me go down. They give out testimony on Sundays. So I went down, I check out when they give out testimony, what do they do? So today I'm here to testify about the program that we engaged with for the past 12 months. I have 4 points that I'm going to share with you through my testimony. Point number 1, the program for the past 12 months, it was helpful and supportive. And I'm going to mention why I'm saying it was helpful and supportive. When the program started 12 months ago, my business was 3 years old in operation. You can imagine what it was a disaster. No guidance, nothing. Fortunately, Seda was there with the service provider to give us a guidance how to maneuver in the industry. It was helpful for me because for me and my business, I believe it was helpful to all of us. the support that we got from the program, how to run our successful business, how to manage our business, it was so amazing. So I thank you on this point. Point number 2, the program, it was educational. My industry, I mean the real estate industry. Real estate industry, you need to be compliant. Without compliance, you cannot operate. Every year, for me to run the business, I need a license governed by the Property Practitioners Regulatory Act. So without this license, meaning I cannot operate. And if I don't comply, I cannot operate, I cannot open the business. So through the program, I was be able to get education, how to be compliant through SARS, how to be compliant through labor laws. Because for me to be the employer, I need to submit the UIF for my employees. I need to do some financial statements so that SARS can be up to date, so that the Estate Agency Affairs Board can give me the license to operate. Otherwise, I would not be operating today. I am so grateful for the program because it taught me how to comply, how to do the right things in business. Ke a leboha. Through education program, the program, I learned so many things from my colleagues because we were able to interact from different spaces of our businesses. I learned a lot from them, and I believe they learned something from my business. And after learning those tactics of how to run a business, I think from now on I'll be able to challenge other businesses sector so that I cannot only rely on real estate. I can attempt to have a farm, I can attempt to have a saloon or something. So it was very supportive and very amazing. Point number 3, the program, it was so informative. The speakers that they came along to the program, they fed us with the information that we are going to apply into our businesses. The business opportunities that we as business owners, but through the program, there are so many business opportunities out there that we can approach and start something through the program. And the business incentives that we have learned from other speakers, it was so amazing. Because being an employer doesn't mean you have money, but through the program, through the business opportunities, through the business incentives, we will be able to approach those speakers that they came along to assist us to buy buildings, industrials, to buy commercials, to buy farms. With us alone, we couldn't make it. We needed their support. So they were there, they gave us the information. It's up to us to apply and to approach them. Finally, my last point, the program was so empowering. Entrepreneur's journey is not easy, guys. It is not easy. So through the program, we have been empowered. The counseling was there.